Hello, it's day 20
of the 29th year and beyond.
already. And so today we will be talking about children.
Children and how they can change the dynamics of your life and your day. As you notice, Fred and I are sitting in a car because we're at a doctor's appointment for our daughter, Amber. She broke her foot about 2 months ago, and so we're at another doctor's appointment to try and find out why she's not healing and to get some other stuff taken care of.
Yes. Well, what was I going to say? Gail was at work, and I brought Amber down to meet Gail. And that's the thing, you know, when you're talking about children, it requires planning, it requires teamwork, you know, because you have to work with both of your schedules, and you have to make certain that you get done what you need to get done. So, basically, I'm passing Amber the baton off to Gail.
Yes.
She will deal with the appointment and, you know, then get her to school where she needs to be and all of that kind of stuff. But, you know, those are the kinds of changes that come into play when you have children, and how it really impacts your life, your decisions, and how you have to make adjustments. You know, we had talked earlier about being married, where we had planned to be married for the first 5 years, where we could just pick up and go and do what we wanted to, just to be able to have Gail and Fred time, because we knew that once children entered the picture, you know, it alters everything.
Changed.
Because if you're a responsible parent,
Yes.
then you have to make considerations for childcare, you know, and then all of the stuff that they get involved in, and that's required for them.
Yeah, I mean, it really does require planning, and it requires teamwork if you're going to do it efficiently. It's no one person's job. It's not mommy's job to do this, to take them this place and to take them that place, and to make sure they get to the dentist appointments and the doctor's appointments. And for me, I never really particularly cared for the dentist appointments, so Fred would always do dentist appointments, and he's pretty much done that with both Amber and John. Doctor's appointments, I would do.
Well, you know, and this is one of those things where, depending upon your wheelhouse, as it were, you know, you can get to define what you do and how you do, but the reality is this: in order for it to be as effortless as possible, it requires both. And I'll never forget, before we even had Amber, I just remembered how my respect for single parents went through the roof, because there was two of us, right? And having to do and provide and care for John and whatnot. And it was just like, how does anybody do this on their own?
By
so
themselves.
Major kudos to anybody who's a single parent of a child, much less multiple children, because it's more than a notion. But again, when you're being a responsible parent, children definitely become the focal point, and their activities and whatever else that is required for them, because naturally it is your responsibility.
Yeah, because right now Amber's doing dual enrollment. So in addition to us trying to get her from point A to point B, we have to get her to university 4 days a week. And so some days Fred has to bring her. Some days my sister jumps in and pinch hits. Some days I have to bring her with me to work and run out and drop her off to the university. I mean, it really does alter your life. So when you're thinking about children, I just, you know, really plan and consider, you know, how much running and interruptions into your life you're ready for, because they come, and they come often.
Well, and be mindful. We're not complaining.
No,
but
not
we
at
just
all.
want you to understand that you have to be prepared for the adjustments and for being able to be objective about scheduling and all that kind of stuff. Because in order for it to work, you have to be willing to work at it.
Yeah. So it's no longer just my time all by myself. And I do find some me time, some Gail time. But most of my time right now is Amber time. And then I sort of squeak in a little Gail time here and there. What about you?
What's Guru say? You do what you have to do. But at any rate, at this time, we're getting close to her appointment. So let me get her out of my vehicle.
Yes.
And get her to your vehicle.
Pass the baton of Amber to me.
Absolutely. And we look forward to seeing you all.
Time to run. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Are you pleased with that one?
Yes.
All right.